I'm liquid, I'm a serenade. I ain't cuffing on these yatties, I'm a renegade. I'm picky with the pengers, I'm picking now that I'm getting paid. Yeah, she's still up in the ends, but being broken, never been on her agenda. Montclair or Canada when she enter. Made her join the team, now she a member.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Tracey, and in today's video I got a lot of news that's came out recently to share with you guys. It's about this new DLC and what's going on this week. One thing I want to talk about though that also came out on the newswire is this guest list thing. And you can get on the guest list. Let's see, you log into GT Online at any point between today, which I think this was posted yesterday, or maybe it might have been today, I'm not really sure. I think it was today. Yeah, it was this morning. Okay, so you log into GTA Online today all the way till July 2nd, which is the Monday before next week's little DLC update that they do every week, and you're automatically going to be added to the guest list. Now, if you return to GTA Online between July 3rd and the 9th, you'll get $300,000 and like this exclusive like rare bodysuit outfit. It's called the Orange Wireframe, and then your $300,000 will be deposited into your Mace bank account no later than July 9th. So the next thing they have, I'll read it to you. It's bonus cash each week ranging between $100,000 to $350,000. I'm assuming the $350,000 will be if you log in for all 7 days, because you know 50k times 7 would be 350,000. I'm assuming like the 100,000 is probably just logging in once, maybe twice, something like that. And then they're gonna have these new vehicles that are coming out, like the MTL Pounder Custom, which that name is really familiar. I think it might be already in the game, but it's not like something you can customize, like say like driving into your MOC and stuff like that. And then let's see, it says it'll be for your lucrative business delivery. So it'll just be like an armored like delivery truck. And then there's gonna be exclusive liveries on the new vehicles, like the Ocelot Swinger Classic Sports Car, new Nightclub themed t-shirts, which I'm pretty excited for. What you should do is basically just log in. Like today is June 26, 2018. Just log in every single day and play for a few, even if it's just playing for a few minutes. Just log in every day all the way till July 9th, just to get the most, like, just so you don't miss anything and you can get the most amount of cash as you possibly can.
Bitch threw her skirt and her nightgown, then took her purse and finessed all her cash.
So other than that, this is what I want them to add in this new DLC, because to be honest with you, back in like 2015, I was figuring this game would probably die somewhere in like 2017 or something, but then they released Gun Running and Smuggler's Run and Doomsday, and 2017 was one of Rockstar's best years. So that was kind of a shocker. And then around like when 2017 came out, I was like, well, if they do release some DLCs, it's gonna carry us through the whole year and this game will keep on going. And that's what happened. And then I started to think, well, 2018 is probably gonna hardly even have any DLC. It might not even have any at all, and it's probably just gonna die. And I kept saying that a little bit more when Red Dead Redemption 2 was released, and there was not a word about this DLC yet. But now Rockstar has confirmed this Nightclub DLC, which I'm pretty excited for, because the last one we got in March was pretty lame. I don't like those like just car DLCs, that's boring. And I'm glad that this isn't a military DLC, because we've been seeing like a lot of those, and I don't dislike them. I like them a lot. But these most recent ones have added things to the game and changed things that have like ruined this game and made this game for the worse. So like, I'm glad that they're taking a step away from these military DLCs and giving us a Nightclub one. I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of new clothing, and I think there's going to be a lot of new clothing, and it's time for that. We have been getting a lot of clothing, but I don't even buy half of it because it's just not really that good. I'd like to see maybe like a new like armored type SUV, or just like really like rich looking SUV. I don't know, like a BMW or something. A Benz truck would be pretty cool. I think that should be added to the game. I think they should kind of like stray away from like adding a lot of vehicles, because they always overdo it with the vehicles and they add so many of them that it just gets like, really boring, and they're really just trying to make you buy the vehicles, and they're so expensive and all that stuff. So what I don't want them to do is add a bunch of vehicles, but I mean, I know how Rockstar is. They're probably going to wind up adding at least 4 vehicles at really high prices, like the majority of them probably being over 1.75 million, but you know, that's just what they do. Let's see, next, I kind of want them to add a new gun, because it's been a really, really long time since they've added a new gun that isn't Mark II. Maybe a new pistol, a new like silenced SMG, something like that would be really cool. I love them to add, like a new gun for us to play around with, because it's just been so long. Like, I can't even remember the last one they added that wasn't Mark II. It would have been before gun running, so figure over a year, well over a year it's been since they've added a new gun, so that would be really nice. I'm pretty sure actually that a radio station has been confirmed. I've heard like a lot of YouTubers talking about a new radio station coming in, like electronic dance radio station. I'm just gonna say it's been confirmed. That I'm not 100% sure about. I don't even listen to the radio. It's always off. Other than that, I want them to fix some of the problems in this game. Removing the orbital cannon would be great. I don't know who decided to put that in the game anyways, but whoever thought of the orbital cannon should be fired. Terrible idea. I don't know why they thought of that. They're retarded. Especially knowing... See, I don't get it. They've done so many things with modded accounts. They stopped transfers from last gen to like make sure no more people transfer their modded accounts with money, but then they add something that basically only people with modded accounts can afford to use. So the people that have billions and hundreds of millions basically have unlimited orbital cannon strikes. So I really don't see what they were doing with that one. They want to like stop anything that has to do with a modded account, but then they add things that only people with modded accounts can really enjoy to use. So yeah, I don't understand that. I don't like the orbital cannon. I don't think it should have been added. It's a cool idea, but not for this type of game. And what this game used to be a few years back, the orbital cannon would have just been the most outrageous idea back then, and no one would have wanted it back when this game had way more support and the community was way stronger and not as terrible as it is right now. But some people say this is the last DLC because Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out, I think October. Yeah, October. Pretty sure. Because I know that's when Black Ops 4 comes out. Something like that. And they're thinking that this DLC is probably going to hold us off till Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, and that's going to be it. That's not gonna happen. There's going to be another DLC after this. Whether it's a major one like gun running or Doomsday, there's going to be another like sort of major DLC, if not major DLC. Because these DLCs usually last 3 to 4 months, and people start getting bored after the first month and a half. So if you figure, if this one's coming out in July, that's August, there should be another one. Let's see, August, September, October, right around the time Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. I don't know if they'll release one before it. If they do, it's not going to be a major one like we've seen in the past. But if it comes out after Red Dead Redemption 2, it could be another major one like Doomsday. And I'm thinking that it will end the year off with a DLC. Like, say it comes out November, December. I think that will probably be the final DLC, because this game will be over 5 years old. And I don't know of any games that were this big that are still adding major updates this far into the game's life cycle. And as you guys know, this game is dying pretty quickly. And agree or disagree, the truth is this game is dying. I don't care what anyone says. I know this game better than like 90% of the people playing this. So trust me, I know when this game is dying. I've been playing since it came out. I've been a part of the community since it came out. I've been following this game since it came out. I've just been a really big supporter and fan of this game ever since the day it came out and the day I got it. And I've just known so much about this game. So take my word for it. maybe not for this exact topic, but for other things, just take my word for it, because most of the time when it comes to this game, I know what I'm talking about. I might be off by a little bit, but I know what I'm talking about. Other than that,
can't pay just one bit, so I make these hoes fight. Easter pink, my drink, that shit get me right.
predictions for when this DLC will come out. Rockstar likes to put trailers out no more than 2 weeks before the DLC is released. The trailer came out on a Monday, which is actually a surprise because usually they come out on a Thursday. I think back in 2014 or 15, one of them came out on a Wednesday or a Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think this is probably maybe the first time one has came out on a Monday. Maybe the second time. I don't ever remember one coming out on a Monday. Because major DLCs almost always come out on Tuesdays for GTA 5. They have released a few on Thursday in the past, but it's almost always Tuesday. So with that being said, 2 weeks after Monday the 25th will be the 9th. Now, like I said, DLCs don't come out on Monday, so that we're going to look at Tuesday, and that will be the 10th. The 3rd is the Tuesday before the 10th, and most of the time, major DLCs, when a trailer comes out, it's a week later for when the actual update itself comes out. So July 3rd is a possibility, but with that being so close to July 4th, literally the day before, I don't know if that will happen, because usually Rockstar puts in their 4th of July update around that time, and we could be seeing that on the 3rd. So that will most likely delay this update a little bit. Very rarely do major DLCs come out on Thursday, and the 5th is not going to happen because, like I said before, the 4th of July update. I don't think it's going to be on the 24th. I think that's too far into the month, and that trailer would have came out too early. So I'm going to throw in Thursday when I use the date as a prediction, but just don't really rely on the Thursday dates. But what I think is going to happen is that it's going to be out Tuesday the 10th or the 17th, but I don't think it's going to be any later than July 19th, which will be the Thursday. So those are like my 3 dates right there. I'm pretty good with like these dates, especially back when I used to be way more into this game and I followed it way more. I'd basically have the date every time, but I never made videos about this type of stuff. Alright, so if you're new to the channel and you want to see more information about the Nightclub DLC, I can definitely post some more, like maybe some more things I want to see in it, my thoughts and my overview on the DLC. I want to hear your feedback about this, and I want to hear your ideas about this DLC in the comments below. So just think of anything that pertains to this update and just let me know. And when I make maybe another video, I can build upon what you guys have left in the comment section, and we can try to come up with some things that we want to see in this DLC, and we can predict what's going to show up in this DLC. We don't have a lot of information because, as I said, this game is old. A lot of the major leakers aren't really leaking things anymore, so we don't have many reliable sources to fall upon other than Rockstar themselves, and we can only go by what they release to the public. So if you're new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe for more Nightclub DLC content. I will be covering this DLC when it comes out, so if you want to see some DLC content, this is a good place to come.